table.
You know what? I feel you on that, and I agree. Everybody's paper champs. In free agency, we get excited. We see the numbers, and then we see the combinations, and we start making these Hollywood names. Ndonalkin, is that what you said?
Ndonalkin, unblockable.
And what we're doing as fans is we hype it up. What players do, they sit back and say, oh, that's a super team you're building. Wait till we face y'all.
I'm with Nate. I'm accepting your red flag as well on the terms that I believe that the Eagles, right? I believe the Vikings, I believe the Jaguars might have better defensive lines in the NFL, let alone the greatest of all time. They might be the fourth best in the league right now. Accepted.
I will deny it because I want it to be the best. I want them to be the best. I want them to feed off of each other. I like Ndonalkin. I'm in for it.
Okay, I respect it, but I also respect the majority votes, which means 2 out of 3 accept to give me that beautiful green stamp. And let's get to the second flag. Some very important business. We discovered something incredible this week. It all made us so happy. Why don't we put a bow on the coach's photo? It's Friday. Let's put this thing to bed. This year's had some things we have never seen before. Frank Reich going big and pink, and it totally worked. Dirk Cutter mean-mugging the entire planet. Dirk's mean mug is the best in the league. 3 coaches not even showing up. But what am I flagging? I'm flagging something that we have seen before. I want you to take a look at something. Look at Bills head coach Sean McDermott this year. That's a nice outfit, nice colored plaid, navy blazer. Looks pretty good. Now take a look at Sean McDermott last year. Take a look at him. It's the exact same outfit. Incredible. This makes me so happy. This is Peter Griffin, Homer Simpson, Jay Leno in full denim every single day. And the funny thing is, McD, he does this at a time when he knows, going into it, it's going to be immortalized in a photograph. You know they're taking a picture. It's like wearing the same identical outfit in your save the date and your Christmas card. Your friends are going to notice and bust your chops. You got to change just a little bit. Mix in a different accoutrement or a pocket square or something. Even Big Red, even Andy Reid will swap out the shirt with the coconuts and the hula girls for the one with the toucans and the hammocks. He changes it, right? I get it. Listen, I totally get it, Coach. We all have the one outfit. It just works for us. Right? As a high school freshman, I bought with my own money a shirt at Structure that I wore the entire semester. I didn't change it, including the weekends. It was my ringer. But with so many great changes that McDermott has brought to Buffalo, the next one needs to be a fresh outfit. First, A.J. McCarron. Next, T.J. Maxx. Let me take this right out of my pocket square and throw it to you, Coach, in that beautiful plaid shirt. What say you, my friends?
Denied. I love the fact he rolled to the same outfit because it means that he's only concerned about football, whereas the rest of the league, I mean, were those Prada shoes on Sean McVay?
I believe they were.
Like, we get it. You know the picture's coming. You want to look good. Shanahan, how much starch could you have in one collar? McDermott's thinking football. He's thinking, actually thinking, how are we going to beat the Patriots? I'm all about it. Denied. I love the fact he didn't care about his wardrobe.
Strong take,
It's
Peter.
a bold move, Nate.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I'm vain. I'll be transparent. I love materialistic things. I love shoes. I love clothes. But what I can appreciate about this is when I'm not at work, when I'm not on TV, when I'm not doing Instagram posts, I wear the exact same stuff all the time at home. It's crazy. I either wear Vans or Converse in the same sweatsuit.
But now when you're going to take a photo.
The one photo of the year, Nate.
Nate, we're 400 episodes in. You've never worn the same outfit. This is an NFL head coach who can afford 2 suits. You got 80 of them, Nate. I've seen your dressing room.
And here's the thing.
It's not about that. That's why I love it.
Yeah, because I saw this, I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start doubling open outfits. And if people say something to me, I'm going to be like, yo, check with McD. He set the tone.
There is a Seinfeld episode based on this exact thing. Tiffany Haddish just went through this exact thing. So if she can do it, she's setting a precedent for this example. I love it. I think we could all do it now comfortably and confidently. I love it.
Be minimal.
Tiffany Haddish, I think that was a universal denial from you guys.
Unanimous one.
We can all agree on this, too. We're already looking forward to next year's photo. Because if he busts it out again, we're going to have Mardi Gras right here on the set.
Yes. He can't wear something different now.
You're right.
You're right.
He looks good.
If he does, we're going to wear the outfit on the show.
We should all wear it.
Yes. Yes.
Let's all wear it.
Like a holiday.
It is kind of like it's sort of like Crabtree when he faces Talib has to wear the chain. You can't not wear the chain. McD now needs to wear the plaid and the blazer and the khakis.
The holiday.
We got to get that. Let's all be Sean McDermott for Halloween. All right, I'm in it. All 4 of us. All right, we got one last flag though, guys, and this is some important business as always. Things got grim for the Browns this week, but I'm talking brothers grim. Now this is crazy. I love this. There's a lot of takes on how Baker Mayfield can play in the pros. Hugh Jackson has one about how Baker can play the recorder. Now, listen to this. Hugh Jackson talking about Baker. He's at the breakfast. Everybody's asking him. That's who Baker Mayfield is. He's important in the community. He's important to his teammates. I kind of feel like he's the Pied Piper of Oklahoma football. All right, that's fine. We love comparisons like that. That's our kind of thing. But I got to tell you, this goes deep with Hugh and the Pied Piper. Let's go to 2015. Hugh Jackson, talk about Andy Dalton. Randy Dalton was a leader. He was kind of the Pied Piper, and they followed him. AJ hasn't earned that role, so he did it twice. Okay, a couple of Pied Pipers, a little bit obscure, but that's fine. This pipe keeps running. It's 2016. Hugh Jackson on his ideal Browns quarterback. Oh, the great quarterbacks in National Football League, blah, blah, blah. This kind of guy, look at the bottom, is the Pied Piper of a little bit of everything. Now, Hugh, you can talk about players. That's one thing. What about your own staff, Hugh? Shall we go to 2017? Talking about Greg Williams, Triple G, his coordinator. Guys, look at the bottom. Greg Williams is the Pied Piper of coordinators. So what in the name of Johnny Appleseed and Hansel and Gretel is going on here? Hugh Jackson is the Pied Piper of Pied Piper comparisons. We understand you, Hugh, because the four of us, we have to talk a lot about the same topics every single day to camera. I say the word panache on every show. Every one of my words. Peter is a big hubris guy.
Hubris.
Kay will hit you with ipso facto until your head spins, and Nate, 100%. 100% this, 100% that. Nothing's ever been 99, 0, or anything. 100% this, 100% that, 100% this. Nate, was this the best show we've ever done? 100%. Nate, was this the worst show we've ever done? Oh, 100%. Every single time. But here's the problem. If you deep dive the Piper, it ain't pretty. If the Pied Piper is not a good dude. Here's the stuff.
I have no idea.
This is not talk about reference. Yeah, talk about it. Trust me. The Pied Piper. There's this town that has rats. They got rat problems all over the place. A lot of rats back then. They literally pay the piper, or they promise to pay him to come in and play his magic flute. He leads the rats out of town to the river. They all die. Now, they renege on their deal. They don't pay the piper. And you know what the piper does? You can't make this up. The piper comes back while the adults are away and plays the flute and leads the children out of town, and they are never seen again.
What?
I'm not kidding.
Facts.
Go ahead,
like
don't
Hocus
at me.
Pocus?
Yes. Okay, I don't know what he's playing, if hot cross buns or Wooly Bully or something, but the kids love it, and they follow him, and the kids, they go on. So the Pied Piper is not
Bad dude.
No, let me just say, that flute was not the only pipe he was hitting. All right, the Pied Piper is a crazy dude. And by the way, let's get a little serious here. This is a very serious time about player evaluation. We don't call somebody the Pied Piper. If anything, Baker Mayfield is undersized, cocky, but can spin things into gold. He's Rumpelstiltskin, Hugh. Use that one now. And here you go, playing the flute with your flag right down the pipe. There we go. Right down the pipe. Guys, to you.
I will accept.
Except with a standing ovation.
Thank you. Kids have never seen again.
I mean,
ever.
I don't know the story of the pipe. All I know is the flute. Apparently an evil character.
Yeah, I mean, there's Amber Alerts all over that town because the Piper came in and played a couple songs because they didn't pay him. It's a crazy story, Kay. I had the same look you have right now.
I had no idea what a Pied Piper was.
remember-
That was amazing.
Thank you very
When R.
much.
Kelly was like, I'm the Pied Piper. I was like, nah, that's not a good nickname, R. Kelly.
Is that the guy we want to be, comparing to?
It's not
Exactly.
go great for R. Kelly either.
No.
Leave that alone, bro.
Yeah, so
Let's talk
that's
about
it.
the draft. Cortland Sutton among the best wide receivers in this year's draft class. Did he do enough at his pro day to convince scouts that